We're almost to the end of the season, folks. After yet another action-packed and thrilling episode, we're just one episode away until the season finale, which is bound to take things up a notch. But first, let's discuss episode 7 of season 2, titled The Believer. There will be spoilers ahead, so be warned. Firstly, I just want to say that while last season Bill Burr went partial Bill Burr, in this episode he went full Bill Burr. He even addressed racial issues in true Bill Burr fashion when he talked about the Mandalorians. Anyway, while this episode wasn't as heavy on the good fan service as the last few were, I still found it enjoyable. You don't need to have a ton of that every episode for an episode to be good. We get our first look at the cargo hold area of Slave One, and I thought the gravity mechanism was a nice touch. I have always wondered what the logistics of riding in that ship were. Boba Fett seems to have cleaned his armor up. I do like it, but I think I prefer the more rustic, faded look personally. This transport sequence kind of reminded me of an old William Friedkin movie called Sorcerer. In that film, the main characters also have to transport a load of highly volatile explosives through a hazardous jungle. I wonder if they used that film as vague inspiration for this sequence. We get to see the shore troopers that originally appeared in Rogue One on Scarif. I always did like the look of them, so this was a cool addition. I thought that the simple gesture of Din Djarin removing his helmet so that he could access the terminal was powerful. Such quiet actions speak volumes about character. I also thought the officer, Valen Hess, was great. He was the perfect mix of sleazy and psychotic. Truly unsettling. I loved Mayfield's breakdown as he listened to Hess's speech. It took a character that I was kinda on the fence about and turned him into a character that I valued. This was a great episode for character development, honestly, and everything they did was just so small and simple, and it worked brilliantly. After the team makes their escape in Slave One, Boba Fett does what our ears have been wanting to hear since Attack of the Clones. He drops a seismic charge. Sonic bliss. So overall, this episode didn't have the luster that the previous two had. There were no big character reveals or awesome fan service moments. Well, besides the seismic charge, of course, but I mean, come on. Someone needs to make a 10-hour-long loop of that sound and post it on YouTube. But this episode didn't need those moments. It was able to succeed with fun action sequences and simple, brilliant strokes of character development. I thought that this was a strong penultimate episode. I wish it were longer, but that seems to be a common theme with The Mandalorian. I'm gonna give this episode an A, as I really don't have any complaints. It was damn solid. But what did you think of it? Let me know in the comment section down below. Please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton and it makes our day. I'm Zach, and if you need me, I'll be listening to the sound of sweet, sweet seismic charges. Yes!